Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I'm Adam McCullough. Here's Paul from United Rantcast and Bleacher Report. How are you doing, Paul?
I'm very good, thank you. I very much enjoyed Manchester United 2, Watford 0 that we've just witnessed.
Thank you for telling everyone the score, which I didn't do. We're here outside Old Trafford. Look at it. It looks beautiful, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
It does when you win as well.
Yes,
And the
that helps.
football today in the first half, I thought some of it was beautiful.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I was sat in the scoreboard paddock and it was a pretty good seat to have for some of the interplay that we played around the edge of the box. And if Zlatan Ibrahimovic had been playing well today, I think we'd be talking about a much more
He
comfortable
played
win.
today, did he?
I mean, no.
Cheeky.
To be fair, you could not miss him because the problem wasn't that he wasn't involved enough. The problem was everything the man tried didn't work. I mean, obviously, he's an incredible footballer and actually he's done a really good job since he came to the Premier League. But this was an out-and-out 1 out of 10 stinker, I thought. But that's the negative out of the way. Generally, what more do we want? I mean, this is exactly what we need at this stage of the season. We need routine 2-0 home wins where the team looks like they could put a string of results together. I think Eric Bailly was absolutely magnificent, outstanding, maybe a contender for man of the match, I don't know.
He's definitely a contender.
Right, and Mkhitaryan was wonderful again. That move of that system, basically, this is how we should be setting
The
up,
triple
right?
M.
It's so nice. And Juan Mata, one boot. He only needs one boot.
He scored with one boot on.
One boot on when he scored. It might have just been half on his other one.
The goal shouldn't have counted,
No,
is what you're saying.
Exactly. But he kind of ran with his boot in his hand to go, hey!
Imagine the ref was like, his boot wasn't on. He's got it disallowed.
That would be like par for the course for our season, really, wouldn't it? I particularly enjoyed the performance of one Anthony Martial, who is just a magnificent
Do you think I was
footballer.
worried for no reason when he wasn't in a team?
No, I was terrified. I think the kind of post-Wigan run of whoever it was and then Leicester, Hull and then Leicester, I think the fact that he wasn't involved in either of those games at all was a bit of a worry. And it's very heartening to see him start. Like when the team sheet came out, it's like, oh, here we go. And you can see why. This isn't like some sort of random affection for a footballer who you want to see. This is a player who looks like he could be a once-in-a-generation talent. And, he was excellent today. Like, in the first half, he occasionally struggled a bit, but none of that was to do with him. It was about the fact that there was no movement ahead of him whatsoever, because our boy Zlatan was having one of them games. And also Blint, who I thought really grew into the game. This is Blint's best performance for months and months and months, but he was really slow to get into the game.
The reason I wanted Shaw to play is because he gives us that option down the left, and I thought Blin has been doing that quite well.
Yeah, and he was really good defensively today too. He made a couple of really important interventions, and he just seemed to find his groove again, which has been missing. And he's a player who has a groove, like when he's doing his thing, he's really good at his thing. Obviously, he lacks a bit physically. But did you see when he there's a long ball over the top and he just slammed the Watford defence, because he's so smart that he uses his body really intelligently.
Football brain is
yeah, it's amazing. It really is.
The performance of the midfield today without Carrick, what did you make? It seems like Pogba's been given some instructions, particularly when Carrick isn't in the team, to maybe keep it a little bit more simple, and particularly in his own half. He hasn't been playing around with it a bit much there.
I don't know, he was doing some stuff. He was doing some Pogba things where he gets the ball in front of a player, takes it round the back of him to open up different passing channels. No, I mean, I thought our midfield was excellent. Amanda Herrera, I called him on Twitter as a joke, but I called him Ngolo Herrera because but today it was Brian Herrera. He's he's putting in slide tackles, he's breaking up play, but also so useful on the ball. He's not at the
Brian Robson, for you people that didn't get the reference.
Yeah. Oh well.
Because I was just thinking it.
Wait. Yeah, but if you'd seen it written down, Brian with a Y, you'd have been like, I know what he's doing there. But I can't quite go as far as Roy Herrera yet. But that's where he's going. That's what he's building to.
My dad will be fuming right now. My dad, Brian's ahead of Roy.
No, well, look, that's a reasonable position, but
Our generation's Roy Keane.
I really like the fact that Adam just put me in his generation.
I'm older than I look. Right, man of the match today.
I'm going to go with Juan Mata because he scored a lovely goal right in front of where I
You
sat.
just love him, don't
Yeah,
you?
exactly. So it's not a good reason, to be fair. I'm going to be a bit hipsterish and choose Eric Bailly as man of the match.
That's not as hipsterish as you would have thought. Loads of people have said it today.
Oh, all right, well, it's not.
May as well go back to Mata.
Yeah, I'm going to be hipsterish and choose Juan Mata.
We love you, Juan. And we love you, Paul.
Oh,
Cheers,
thanks,
mate.
man. Take it easy.